Hello friends, so today we're going to work on finding themes. So this is a 2-page paper, so this is the front page, this is the back page, and this is our second page. So we're going to do 4 of them. 5 through 8 are crossed out on your worksheet. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the first story. It's called The Recital. So I'm going to flip it over, and here's our first story. It says number 1 right up on top. All right, so you can either do this alone, or if you want, you can follow along with me. We're going to do the first one all together. The recital. Kara chose a difficult piece to play for the piano recital. Her teacher advised her to select an easier one, but Kara knew she could do it. Kara practiced every day after school. When her friends called to see if she could play, Kara told them that she couldn't and continued to practice. Even with all that practicing, a week before the recital, Kara still could not play the piece without making mistakes. Kara thought about giving up and switching to an easier piece, but instead she decided to double her practice time. The night of the recital arrived. Kara was the last student to play. As she walked onto the stage to take her place at the piano, she remembered the long hours she had spent practicing. Kara began to play. Her hands danced across the keyboard. She knew the piece so well. When the final note faded, the room erupted in applause. She had played the piece perfectly. All right, so we're going to flip it back over, and we're going to go to our first question. So we're going to circle the theme for each card. So the theme of the story was it takes a lot of practice to play the piano, Kara practiced a lot and did well, or persistence pays off. So, did she practice a lot? Yes. Was that the theme of our story, though? Kara kept trying and trying and trying. So, in our story, the theme would be persistence pays off. Kara was going to give up. In the middle here, Kara thought about giving up and switching to an easier piece, but instead she decided to double her practice time. Kara took extra time to keep practicing. So, yes, she worked very hard on the piano, but our theme of the whole entire story is that her persistence paid off in the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue on with stories 2, 3, and 4. So here's number 2. And then we have 3 and 4. If you have any questions on them, you can go ahead and email me.